So, Ticket TV, like, share, and subscribe as y'all tap on in, man. I appreciate everybody that's in the building, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Salute to all the new subscribers to the podcast show, man. I appreciate everybody that's over there enjoying that. If y'all hadn't subscribed, go on over there and subscribe, man. I shout out to Shalimar Lair for subscribing to the podcast show. Rhonda Jones, salute to you. Just here to learn what I can. Salute to you. Nia B, salute to y'all who in between the videos y'all subscribe to the podcast show. So salute to you, new subscribers, and y'all make sure y'all check between my podcast and my videos. My live streams and videos when I'll be shouting out the new subscribers to the podcast. So y'all make sure that y'all click that link. It's pinned at the top of the comments. Some people keep asking me where it's at. It's pinned at the top of the comments, along with those links where you can donate to the channel. And also shout out to Janisha. She came through with a $300 donation as well today. And also shout out to Yvette Valentine. I appreciate you with the you didn't send a donation. You subscribed to the podcast show just now, to Yvette Valentine. So anyways, I appreciate all of y'all. I'm gonna keep shouting y'all out, showing y'all love. Y'all already know what it is. Look, check it. Oh, and don't y'all forget to check out the videos. A lot of people ask me about the live streams. I'm doing live streams and I'm gonna drop regular videos. So you guys didn't see the videos today. All y'all gotta do is just go to the my YouTube main channel right here, and just click on videos. These are live streams we're doing now, but you guys aren't seeing those. So a lot of people's asking me, "Yo, you going on live today? Or you doing a video today?" And I already did videos. You guys aren't getting them because y'all don't look in the videos section. It's a section with videos and lives. These are live streams. I also do videos, but let's get into it. So Jay-Z, man, I told y'all they've been coming at this dude this week, bro. And it's kind of interesting to me because this is the first time I really seen Jay-Z just lean back on the situation. Like he ain't out in the field, really, you know what I'm saying? Like when Tony Busby came at him, he came out, swift on that. But, we've seen Jaguar Wright come out. Now they did send Piers Morgan a cease and desist on that interview that Jaguar Wright did over there on Piers Morgan. And not cease and desist, they sent him a letter. That's what they sent. I think Piers Morgan said they sent him a letter, a warning letter, something like that, from that interview. Anyways, Piers Morgan said that his team sent him a letter, whatever like that. But other than that, you know what I'm saying, we haven't really seen them going at, you know what I'm saying, they've been real selective. Didn't go at Jaguar like Sky Up, ain't gone at Nicki. Nicki don't been out here putting out all kind of stuff this week. Bro, she been going hard body in the paint. She been going hard body in this paint. You know what I mean? Everything about that. 50 has been out here going at Jay-Z for a minute. You know what I'm saying? He's been going hard at Jay-Z. Hadn't heard anything really. You know what I mean? But today, we did a video last night. We did a live stream. Everybody here was in that live stream last night. In that live stream, we talked about one of these songs, controversial song that Jay-Z was on. I think the song was called Young Girl. That's the name of the song, right? And, some of people were criticizing some of the lyrics that was in that song. Well, somehow 50 got a whiff of that. And now 50 don't chime in on that whole situation. So he recently came out and criticized Jay-Z over those lyrics. Now, this song was in 2006. And again, it was called Young Girl, I Really Like You by Pharrell Williams, right? Now, it featured a guest verse from Jay-Z on that track, right? This was on Pharrell's debut solo album, In My Mind, right? Now, the controversy has stemmed from Jay-Z's verse, which described pursuing a quote-unquote young girl, described as 19 years old, with lines like she's not quite 21. Now, at the time of the song's release in 2006, Jay-Z was around 36 years old. But the key lyrics include, whole young girl, still not quite 21. So high strong, such a vibrant thing. I introduced myself. Hi, Miss Thing. You're 19? No. You're a lightning in a bottle, and I give you a ring tomorrow. Another one was the scene that follows, screams of horror, classic Stephen King novel. Another, And so it says it references to parents advise, and Jay-Z saying that he'll mold your life and teach proper etiquette. Now 50 Cent don't came out and took the opportunity to use this to go right at Jay-Z helmet. So 50 went online, and y'all know he been going at Jay-Z hard body. He been going at Jay-Z and Diddy like it ain't nobody business. He went at Diddy hard today too. He did a DoorDash Super Bowl commercial going in on Diddy. And we did a video about Diddy on this channel today. Make sure y'all check that video. It's not on the live stream, it's on the videos. It's on this channel, but it's on the videos. Y'all need to check that video. The judge made a ruling that ruled in the favor to go forward with that in the favor of Jonathan Hay, the dude who alleged that Diddy put his nuts in his mouth and super violated him. And that CJ Wallace, the son of Biggie Wallace, helped. That case, they tried to get that case thrown out. The judge says, nah, that case going forward. So the judge had ruled in their favor. I did a video about that. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out. But anyways, 50 been going at Diddy and Jay-Z, right? So 50, he basically, you know what I'm saying? He resurfaced this by reposting the verse on Instagram, right? Pairing it with a Photoshop picture of Jay-Z's face, edited onto the face of a predator, a predator, right? Character, right? From the Predator films, implying something predatory. Now, I ain't gonna put that picture up there that Jay-Z put up there, you know what I'm saying? But that's what 50 did. 50 been going hard. They been going hard and painted this thing, right? You got to remember, 50 and Nicki both from Queens too. They both from Southside. I believe they both from Southside Jamaica, Queens, if I'm not mistaken. But, right? 50 wrote in the caption, I know you're going to say I'm a hater. But what do you say about what he's saying? Question mark. Fool. LOL. Ass down the street. Now, this was clear at 50 taking a jab at Jay-Z and basically, you know, pouring gasoline on already what seems to be a complete full-blown fire surrounding Jay-Z, right? The Epstein files came out about a week ago with Jay-Z's name in it. It came out early this week with Jay-Z and Pusha T's name in it. A lot of people had mixed reactions about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in the industry, they was like, oh man, how can y'all do that to Jay-Z, this, that, and the third? And then a lot of people that's fans and some people who are in the industry, but a lot of people are fans and people that listen online on social media, they ain't going for it. Right? They like, nah, I ain't rocking with that. Right? You know, they felt the way about that. Now again, that's not Jay-Z being found guilty of anything. Those were allegations, those were things that were sent to that FBI hotline, right? And again, this takes off the table why people said, yo, why ain't nobody called the cops? These people were calling. They were calling the FBI and giving information to the FBI. This is literally what was happening. So when people say, hey man, why these people ain't called the cops? What are police reports? It's crazy that we had to see the Epstein files come out to see that people were actually calling the FBI. This shit is crazy. You can't make this up. Right? That eliminates all that shit about, yo, man, why they ain't call the cops? Why they ain't go to the cops? See what I'm saying? Why they ain't go to the authorities? That eliminates all that. Now, all these people that were saying that shit, they got to move the goalpost now and push the goalpost all the way back, right? They got to push the goalpost all the way back. Think about what I'm just saying right now, right? Shout out to Sylvia Brown in the Cash App come through with a $200 donation right now. Salute to you, my sister. Much love to you. I appreciate that. Right? Much love to you. I appreciate you for that. Hold on. I thought I seen somebody else. Let me see. Oh yeah. Hey, to the brother. Jason Howard. Salute to you, brother. You came through with a $100 donation in a PayPal just now. Salute to you. I appreciate that, brother. He said you need to check even more lyrics ticket. Yeah, I've been hearing some stuff, man. A couple people been sending me things, man, talking about these lyrics and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's been in them songs in the past and stuff. It kind of remind me of the situation I told y'all the other day with Aaron Hall, who got served the other day. Like, let me say this to y'all, right? Aaron Hall went and did that interview, like I told y'all on DJ Vlad's show, right? The Culture Vulture. But what Aaron Hall didn't think, in my opinion, Aaron Hall did that interview 11 years ago. That was in 2016 that he did that interview, right? I don't think Aaron Hall knew that all this shit was gonna happen. I don't think he knew that all that stuff he said was gonna come back up now, and that this entire tsunami was gonna happen. I don't think nobody knew that Cat Williams was gonna come out and say what he said, and then other people come out and say what they said. You know what I'm saying? Gene Deal comes out and said he been saying the things he's been saying. Also, you've had just a lot of different things, man, going on, bro. A lot of different things going on. You know what I mean? So you think about all Terrence Howard saying what he said about the industry, right? So you see these things, man, you like, damn, it just kind of make you take a step back and say, what's really going on out here? What's really been going on? Because dude was in the interview basically saying, I'm talking about Aaron Hall, saying that he was having sex in front of all these men and that they were seeing his gun. And when I say his gun, I'm talking about his manhood, his beefcake. He was saying that. And he was bragging about that shit on an open interview. And I'm just sitting up there like, damn, man. He was like, yeah, they seen me. They seen how I get down. They seen me getting it in. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? So then you compile all this stuff together, bro. It's crazy work, man. But then you got this situation with Jay-Z. And now 50 Cent, everybody's going in on Jay-Z. I mean, he's getting it from all. I'm looking at this, bro. That shit coming from every direction right now, bro. He getting it from Nicki, 50, the fans, DJ Academics over there asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Act getting on the media. Act is going at the whole mainstream media, saying that they ducking smoke. And he called them out by name. Said they all ducking smoke with this situation, right? So you got a lot of different things that's coming out now. And then, we all know that Jay-Z worked with the NFL. You got the Super Bowl get ready to come up. And so that's a thing right there too. Like, how's that gonna play out? Like, this is the second Super Bowl in a row. Because I think it was the last Super Bowl too that them allegations came out from that great. Damn sure it was. It's a year now. Because I remember, because that was right around that time when Tony Busby came out. It was right around. It seemed like every time a Super Bowl come out, man, something come out. But again, you can't really say, hey, man, Jay-Z's found guilty, because he wasn't found guilty. He wasn't charged with it. It didn't go to court. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? What all we know is that somebody did call the FBI and they gave, you know what I'm saying, a report. And let me address this, because I had a buffoon come in his comments, and I swear to God, a lot of you dudes, y'all are buffoons to me, man. I want to read this part because this buffoon came in here and he said this to me, and I was like, yo, these dudes is clowns and they don't comprehend. He said to me, he was like, yo, Ticket, but even if that's true, Jay ain't do nothing. Nigga, let me say this to you, bro. And I'm not saying Jay-Z's innocent or guilty. I wasn't there. I don't know. But I'm going to say this, brother. What was put in the report, if that is true, nigga, that's a crime within itself, nigga. What's wrong with you people? Something is wrong with y'all brains on social media, bro. Read what it said, dog. Comprehend English, brother. It said in approximately 1996, blank resided with blank and blank. An unknown man abducted blank from her home, whence she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Jay-Z, while Weinstein had inserted his fingers into bleep. The fact that she said that Jay-Z was right there beside Harvey Weinstein when that happened, if that's true, that's diabolical, nigga. What's wrong with y'all people? I swear to God, man. These people on social media be blowing me, man. Like, real talk, bro. If you witness something like that and didn't stand on business, come on, bro. Like I said, man, these dudes is clowns, bro. That's why I try to tell y'all this, man. Y'all gotta look at the dudes who y'all been looking up to and respecting this whole time. Do they really deserve that type of respect? I be listening to some of these cats come online all the time. All they do is complain about women. I'm like, nigga, do you like women? I really ask myself a question. Nigga, do you like women at all? If you come on social media and all you do is complain about women all day long, do you like women? That's a real question I have. Cause these niggas that come around, hey man, let me tell you right now, man. See y'all niggas out here capping for these hoes, man. I'm telling you right now, man. Cause see, man, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm like, man, nigga, you must not even have no woman, bro. Ain't no way in the world you got no woman, bro. Talking like that, nigga. You can't. Y'all hear these niggas online always complaining about always. I'm talking about always. Every video, these niggas complaining. It's like, nigga, do you have anything nice to say about any woman? I don't understand that. I'm gonna check these niggas' temperature though. Cause it make me think. That type of shit make me think, like, hold on, bro. Something ain't right about dude, man. Every time dude come online, he always talking, about some other woman. Like talking down. I don't understand that. And I be the same way when you be hearing these ladies always come talk down on dudes. I be the same way you be hearing them online too. It's like every video they do, all they doing is shitting on dudes. I'm like, ma'am, do you even like men? If you don't like men that much, why even talk about them? Because I know one thing. I'm just going to tell you the truth, man. If I hate you so much that I can't stand you, you ain't even... Listen, I'm just... You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But every single day? Every day? So anyways, back to this situation right here with 50 and Jay-Z. This is big dogs right here. Right? This is Clash of the Titan type shit. When you got 50 and all these people and this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? All these people coming along. And then I seen Jasmine Crockett came out and called Nicki Minaj a sellout. I seen all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I seen all of it. But what really like gets me is that, where is there an independent board that's checking out all this shit? All these allegations and stuff. Bro, I just want y'all to think about something. Just stay in that. Think about this. We talking about one person. Think about all the other people that may have been out here doing dirt, like Epstein. Because Epstein wasn't the only one. He was just the one that they had got that everybody was focused on. Think about all the shit that have never been made public to the general public. I'm just saying. And again, I did a segment, I should say, on my podcast show. Y'all need to go check it out. And on my podcast show, I did a segment because I do believe that we need to talk about people that are lying too. Because I believe, and I'm going to say this again, I talked about this on my podcast. If y'all not subscribed, go subscribe. I'm going to plug the podcast show. The link is pinned at the top of the comments. And I'm going to say this, like, real talk, these people that's lying, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to just say this on here, and I'm not going to get into that much more detail. Y'all can go listen to the podcast because I went into more detail. If you lying, you should get as much time as the crime, whatever you was accusing them of. Let me say that again. So if you're lying, right? Shout out to my girl Elaine in the building. Hope you feeling better, Elaine. Much blessings to you. I feel like if you lying, so let me say this, right? If somebody comes out, and let's say, like, some people make allegations against somebody, it might be true, but then somebody else come out and make allegations, they lying. I don't care if the other allegations are true. If you lying, to me, you trying to put D's on that thing. You trying to put dubs on it. To me, they got to go to prison. I think you should go to prison. I think any person that's lying on somebody like that and I think they should go to prison for the same amount of time that person went to prison for. And I talked about this a little. I'll get into, you know what, I'll say a little bit because I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. Because it do be situations where people be out here lying and shit, bro. And that's not right to put that on somebody's name. You know what I'm saying? And that's not true. That's not right. I'm not with that shit. I'm not with that. Because you can lie, put something on somebody's name, and then they be locked up for like 50 years. And I be looking at that shit like, they used to pop up on my YouTube sometimes. Like a dude get out, this nigga be in prison for 50 years. He coming out in a wheelchair. They get this dude an $80,000 check and tell him, go on about your life. What about all the goddamn years he lost in his life? The pain and suffering and angst that this man lost of not being around his family, missing funerals, missing all kind of stuff. You missing from beginning to end of people's lives, important people that you would have had a whole different life. So to me, I think they need to start prosecuting these damn liars, people who are proven liars. I think they should do that to the fullest extent. Once they start doing that, then we can clean the game up. So now it ain't everybody always got doubt. They need to clean the game up. This is the same type of stuff I said. And see, this y'all ask me, niggas want me to get serious about this. Y'all ask me why I don't vote. Because they don't bring shit like this up. Important shit. Child support. I already told y'all it should be a card. On the card, it should be designated things that you can purchase on this card that goes to assist and aid the child. Why? We seen a football player wife go buy a goddamn Bentley with the child support money. And I ain't see one video on YouTube slandering her from the other set, from the ladies. Come on now, we got to keep this thing 100 all the way across the board. So it's just a lot of little things like that. That's big things, because a lot of people deal with this type of stuff that it's not even mentioned. It's the same recycle shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over again every election cycle. And they don't even get deep into a lot of these other real serious issues that we seeing going on like that. You know what I'm saying? The same thing, like if you got somebody that's not of age and it's allegations, I think it should be a thorough public investigation. Transparent. Because that's not something you play with. Right? And I warn all rappers and all these people that make this music and stuff like that. Watch what y'all say in y'all lyrics and y'all rhymes, man. Because the things that y'all saying, the things that y'all putting out there and stuff like that, is coming back and putting these niggas in prison for a long time. How many times have y'all seen dudes go, and because of something they said in their lyrics, now it's an issue. It's a real issue because of something you said in your lyrics. Right? So now they don't line you up. You don't say something crazy in your lyrics, and now they don't use your lyrics against you. That can happen. Shout out to Sandra with the $20 donation. Salute to you. See, it almost had to be a point, and I want to say this about my brother, Kwame Brown. He said some real stuff, and you know, I always respected him because he said this. He said, "Man, I don't care about being no celebrity, man. I don't want to be no celebrity. Everybody asks me why you got hang around, why you don't hang around celebrities, why nigga, ain't nobody, nigga." And people put certain other people on pedestals, and you overlook the everyday average person, and that's wrong in my opinion. Right? I used to hate myself from when I look back at myself, like in high school and stuff. Even when we be on the bus going to school, we be cracking jokes on dudes that wasn't fortunate, that ain't have much. I think about that now. I wish I never did that. That shit made me feel bad that I was with the homies cracking on these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what his parents was going through, what type of mental situation this person was going through, or nothing like that. You just cracking jokes. He might got holes in his shoes, stuff like that. These are all serious type of things that's going on. These are things that can psychologically damage people. So when I think about it and it come to full surface, I'm like, damn, dog. You know what I'm saying? We got to really start uplifting people and encouraging people and telling people to do the right thing and not trying to tear people down. That's how you help the world become a better place. Not tearing it down. Not continuously, you understand what I'm saying? Being out here on cap. Sending your kids straight to hell and sending them on drills. The dude's daddy sent that boy, his son, to go in there and rob and kill PNB Rock. Your daddy sent you in there to do that. Now, not only did your daddy write himself a one-way ticket straight to hell, he got you. You don't send your son straight to hell too. You don't strip this dude of his whole future because you're an influence on him, and look what you influenced him to do. So if nigga got a problem with me talking the way I'm talking and standing up against that dumb shit, then I don't care what they say. The hell with them, man. It don't matter. That shit don't matter to me. Like I said before, man. I was never a nigga to fold under peer pressure. I was gonna do what I wanted to do regardless. I could have been in the room. It could have been everybody in that joint. You know what I'm saying? Getting high, doing whatever they're gonna do. If I ain't want to do nothing, I ain't doing shit. And it is what it is. And I'm gonna tell you something. I learned lessons from that. That helps you live longer because I seen some of my homies, they ain't make it to this day. They ain't make it to this day. And that's the reason why I talk like this. I had a dude I played basketball with in college. He was a little younger than me. He came in, he was a freshman. I was probably like a year or two ahead of him. Skilled guy, very skilled guy. Coach loved him. Point guard guy. I ain't gonna say his name. He came in, good kid, good student, everything. You could tell he wasn't on no street shit, none of this stuff. He came into school and he got to getting around the wrong type of people. He got to getting around street niggas. I seen the whole change in front of my eyes. After practice, he'll go with the street niggas. Now he play basketball. He'll go with the street niggas. You know what I'm saying? Get high, do whatever they doing. They involved in some shit, and he felt like he was cool like that because he was doing that, right? And so coach would always get on his ass. Coach would be like, man, what are you doing? Coach would be, you know what I'm saying, cussing his ass out all the time. Every time he come in the gym, he like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go out there with your drug buddies? We'll be laughing. Like the other teammates will be laughing like, yo, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But coach was right. He was like, yo, what are you gonna do after practice today? You're gonna go out there with your drug buddies? I was like, damn. Thought about that shit. And that was my guy. So, at that time, and he came in, driving a nice whip, everything. He was in college, on campus, freshman, driving a nice whip. I forget what kind of car he had. He had a nice whip. Shit was on dubs, everything. All the ladies loved this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He would come, yo, Ticket, what's up, nigga? What's up? I'd be walking down to go get a smoothie or something, or a Subway or something. I'd be walking down the street from the campus, and he'll pull up on me, yo, Ticket, what's up, man? Come on, let me make him hop in. I would hop in with the homie. I wasn't even thinking, like, what did he caught up in? I wasn't even thinking about that shit. Nigga always showed me love. And I tell him, I was like, yo, bro, you gotta slow down, man. You tripping, dog. He was like, yo, Ticket, I got it, man. I know, nigga, I got it, nigga. You my nigga, though, bro. We went home that summer. But I stayed because I was playing basketball there every day during the summer. He was from a whole different state. Assistant coach came in the gym. The nigga had a tear in his eye. I looked at him, I said, yo, what's going on, coach? He was like, yo, so-and-so got killed. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, man. He was like, basically, dude got caught up with the wrong people, tried to rob somebody, and when he was leaving, the people he tried to rob hit him in the back of his dome. Boom. 20 years old, out of here. Not even 20, 19, 18, 19, out of here. I was like, damn, man. That shit hurt me. That shit hurt me bad. I was like, damn, bro. What the I was like, man, he ain't even get a chance to really see life. And then another one of my teammates, I came up with this nigga. High school, college. That nigga was rolling in the same around the same niggas. And I'm cool with all these niggas. But them niggas that come to the gym, they niggas wouldn't even fuck with me. They'd be like, hey, Ticket, what's up, man? I said, what's going on, dog? You know? All right. You know, we had just a rapport with them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, they fuck with me because these my niggas. But they wasn't gonna put me in their shit because they know I wasn't on that. I'm playing basketball. So then one of my other homies, nigga got all the talent and skills in the world. Coach used to tell that nigga every day, bro, stay from around these motherfuckers. What is you doing? You got NBA scouts looking at you all the time. This nigga end up going to prison for like 12, 15 years. Boom. Another homie. I ain't even gonna say his name. Y'all know this nigga. A lot of y'all know him. Damn sure would have been in the NBA. All the NBA players knew this nigga. Every last one of them knew this nigga from AAU. He was one of the top players in the country. Went to a big time school. I'm not even gonna tell you the nigga name. Absolute monster, dynamic player. My brother. Same group. That nigga got shot. Coach was trying to help this nigga get his shit right. That nigga got shot in his leg and then ended up going to prison for like 10 years. Something went wrong. Ended up going to prison for like 10 years. Just fucked his whole life up. But now he got his life on track. He doing good. I salute my nigga. He know who he is. I ain't gonna say his name. He know who he is though. I salute my brother. Because he changed everything around. He got out. He working with the youth. He doing something better now. So when a motherfucker come out here and they say, hey man, why Ticket speak out against all this BS and stuff like that? Because nigga, I'm not built like you niggas. I'm cut from a different cloth, nigga. And I ain't scared of none of these niggas. See, a lot of these people, they fear man. Nigga, I only fear God. That's it. And that's what it's going to be. So when y'all hear me coming in here giving this positive message to people and cooking these capping ass niggas like Diddy, niggas who are social degenerates that love beating up on women and shit like this and all this other shit, nigga, and niggas talk, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga, fuck you, nigga. The community is never going to be a better place until you eviscerate and eliminate the scum. And it's more diabolical when you in a position, right? When you in a position, hold on. Yo, what that nigga want? All right. When you in a position, right? I want y'all to think about what I'm about to tell y'all. This is why I be getting on these niggas. How diabolical can you be? If you black, you rich, bro, y'all know how it is. You can get any, bro, it's women that gonna talk to you for nothing. Bro, let me tell you something, man. Don't y'all niggas know? Just me playing high school, college basketball. Bro, just in high school, bro. Nigga, I ain't even had to, nigga. All the beautiful women in the world. In high school, you 6'4", whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? The ladies loving you, like they feeling you. You bounce up to 6'7". You ain't even gotta like, you ain't gotta violate nobody. You go to college, you balling. The ladies gonna speak to you anyway, just off the point that you on a team. Then, if you make it to celebrity status in the league, you got all the money in the world you could ever ask for. You in an elite position. Ladies love that. So when you see a nigga who make it and will still violate ladies and violate people, bro, that nigga scum of the earth. And niggas need to call it how they gonna see it. And nigga come on here and say, oh man, but Ticket Cassie, fuck about that, nigga. Cause if that nigga was a real G, if Cassie wasn't rocking with how he wanted her to rock, he'd have been like, all right, look, you go ahead and bounce. Cause somebody else would have been willing to do whatever he wanted to do. But when you use that and impose your will on people, bro, see, that's the type of shit that's diabolical, my nigga. Because you got options. You got the right to say, yo, go ahead somewhere, man. You in a position of power. You like, man, I don't even want to talk to you no more. Because I tell y'all like this right now. If I'm talking to a girl tell me, if she say, hey, Ticket, I ain't feeling you, I'm like, all right, baby, cool. Guess what? This the same shit that happened in college. If I talk to a girl and she ain't feeling me, nigga, she gonna see me with a better girl the next day. She gonna see me walking on campus to go get some lunch, talking to a badder chick. Then she gonna double back like, yo, Ticket, what's up? I'm like, nothing. Nothing. Why I'm gonna sit up here and lose my mind and go all crazy on this chick for, bro, when the ocean is so big, this shit is crazy. That's why I say it's diabolical. Shout out to Linda with the donation. Appreciate you, baby. I'm just telling y'all this. That's why nigga I looking from the way I'm saying this stuff, man. Like, that's, nigga, you diabolical, nigga. Super diabolical. Cassie don't want to talk to me? I mean, I get about 100 girls look better than Cassie that willingly will talk to me. Young, black, rich, successful, no question. Think about this. Think about this. That's why I don't be understanding why people be going off all crazy, acting like this the last person in the world. No, that's not the last person in the world. Not the last person in the world. You don't got to beat the shit out of no woman to get her to obey your will, nigga. I love that shit. Bro, I'm going to tell y'all something before I go. I used to love, if a woman, if I was trying to holler at a lady, right? And she told me, or she wasn't feeling me, she ain't giving me a no, whatever like that, she wasn't feeling me, right? Cool. Ain't no problem. The next time she see me, I'm going to make sure she see me walking and talking with a super bad chick. Super bad. I'm going to walk right by her. And don't even act like, I'm going to act like I don't even see her. I don't understand when you in a position, why it's hard. That shit in the hallway with Diddy and Cassie, that should have never happened. She want to leave, let her leave. You puff. See, that's the type of stuff that I'm telling y'all I'm on. Right? So when we get better leadership, then we don't see all the dumb shit going on. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Regardless of whether y'all believe it or not, it's a lot of ladies willing to do a lot of freaky, nasty, all that stuff y'all heard about. It's a lot of ladies that's willing to do that shit. Like, you ain't even got to force them. They're going to just pull up. I'm just being honest. And some freaky shit. So that's why I feel like that's even more diabolical, my nigga. And then when you, just like I said before, you look at all of these presidential candidates. What's the one thing that you see in common with these guys? Look at this picture right here. What's the one thing you see in common in this picture with Bill Clinton and Donald Trump? You don't see no old heads around them. Now, that's not implying something. I'm just saying what's the facts. Shit crazy, man. You know, I hope Jay-Z didn't do all these things that people are, you know what I'm saying, implying. I hope he didn't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of people implying shit about him, bro. A lot of people. I hope he didn't do it. You know? And then the last thing, the people who take up for R. Kelly. Nothing makes me more upset than that. The girl actually came out. And I got so upset yesterday, I had to really just shut down the stream. I got so upset at some of them people. You still making excuses. The girl came out and admitted she was the girl that was in the Triple X video with R. Kelly. The girl who we all, if you saw that video, got the golden shower treatment. She came out after all these years and revealed her face and said, that was me. I was ashamed of myself. She said I was 14 at that time. And you had people on YouTube still capping. Still capping. Right? And that tell me something about a lot of these people, man. I peep something like, you know, when it don't make you feel away when you see a man just beating up on a woman or a woman beating up on a man, because that shit happens too. Women do beat up on men too. But when you don't feel a different way, when that shit don't move you, that something wrong with you. Because see, a lot of these cats, they okay with that shit. They okay with a nigga violating and putting their hands on. You know why? Because they do the same thing at their homes. They do the same shit. A lot of these cats don't see no problem. They quick to square up with a shorty. Diabolical work, man. Diabolical work. But I hope that Jay-Z didn't do these things that all these people are implying, man. Because when you get to a certain level of excellence in life, financial status, it will be a shame. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all make sure y'all check out the podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the comments. Appreciate everybody who tapped in tonight. Now, y'all make sure y'all look at the videos on this channel too. All you gotta do is go right on my YouTube channel, right here on this channel. But we're doing live stream right now. Look on the videos. Y'all check out the videos. I put out a couple videos today too. I'm gonna put out a couple videos every day and do the live stream. So y'all make sure y'all check out those videos too. Peace.